It took me 4 hours to get home from work because, oh lord. Oh, you hate to hear it. Especially freezing in the winter too for some. La Nina typically means some severe weather and tornadoes in the SE during the spring, whatever the SE is, sorry, but the last 2 years have been usually mild. Okay. Okay. Gotta use that E6000 Azure, and that's what she used. That's what she used, E6000, and it still broke off. Believe it or not, E6000 still broke off because of those magnets. I use E6000 all the time on my stuff. But those rare earth magnets, they're too strong. Yeah. It's unfortunate. More people need to get on the shrink film train. Oh, Azure, I gotta talk to you about that because you make a ton of these. I would love to learn more about that. I've heard of shrink film, but I've not done it. In Pennsylvania, March is the worst for snow. We tend to get blizzards in March that used to be spring. Oh no. Oh, Southeast, I'm dumb. I thought, I was like, I don't know what state that is. I'm trying to think in SE. I'm like, I know South Dakota, but SE? Anyway, Southeast. Back to basic geography, Justin. A stitch in time. The trees weren't ready for the snow, so they're snapping. That happened to us when I lived in Toronto 8 or 9 years ago with my old roommate at the time. I have pictures somewhere on Facebook of the trees getting all the wind bent over and then frozen like that. It looked like something out of a movie with trees bent over. When we got a huge ice storm, there was a power outage, lines were broken. It was a freezing cold wind that just blew everything and froze it. Creatively, Emma, you make shrinky drink. Oh, really? Make the shrink film, right? Yeah, so I've not done that. You can print whatever you want, baby. Oh god, Azure. Azure knows no chill. I love your pieces. I know you don't do bow ties anymore, but I really wanted a Final Fantasy bow tie. I just loved that so much. It was probably my favorite bow tie because it was my old school Nintendo NES characters. You melted my friggin' heart. Alright? You melted my friggin' heart. And I love you for it. I was shocked. Creative Lemma, you draw and color directly on the plastic. Oh. Ooh. That happened here during the snowstorm. The camellias has started budding or blooming. The additional weight from the snow was too much. Yeah, the worst is if it's on your roof and freezes, it becomes an ice block and it can really hurt you if it falls off. So that's why it's important to shovel your roof in Canada. I know that may sound bizarre to some, but the amount of snow buildup, it can form icicles and stalactites that can really stab you as they fall down. So we have to clear our roofs in some cases. Otherwise, it'll just be a mess that falls down. Brooke JJ, love that name. Welcome in and thank you for that follow. Are you a maker and a crafter? If so, let us know. If not, say hi and welcome in. Thank you for that. I love Shrinky Dinks as a kid. Why do I not know about... Y'all know about some Shrinky Dink. I'm the only Shrinky Dink I know is when it's cold. Okay? I've never to work with this stuff. Bow ties are very good winter craft. I know, Azure. But I could never... you know, like, you've had the bow tie life. You've got other things to do. But your bow tie for Final Fantasy, I'll say it again. I fucking loved it. You blew my mind. This is stinking cute. You're stinking cute, 9. You're stinking cute. I'm actually using B5200 on this for the brightest white possible as opposed to just like DMC white because I really want this to be like vibrant. So, you know, we went for the super white as opposed to just normal white. But we're whipping through this pretty quick. Shut up. Everything is Uno Reverso 9.5. Take it. Deal with it. I know this because I have 42 Wicked Cat. Shrinky Dinks were big in the 80s. Y'all, I gotta Google Shrinky Dink now. There's a Shrink Dink very different. It is. Like, a Shrink Dink is very different than a Shrinky Dink. And then there's Skinamarinky Dinky Dink. Brooke JJ, first time chatter in chat, says you're a crafter, you do cross stitch, crochet, diamond painting, drawing, pretty much any craft and art you love. Well, welcome in. I would love to see your stuff if you want to share, and if you don't, that's okay. But yo, we're big enablers here, and welcome in. Thank you for that. I do a bit of cross stitch design, crochet. I also do needle felting, a bit of diamond painting, and a little bit of Legos here and there. So yeah, just kind of having some fun doing cross-stitch ornaments today. And it's Hello Kitty time. So I'm just trying to get all of this white filled in because it's really easy. Actually, I take that back. We're going to end the other way. So there's a time when you can direct your floss when you come back down to complete the X that makes it easier to keep your stitches close together, and that's what I do. It's kind of the method I go for. It's just work in rows. I'm sitting here going, great, now I need plastic canvas. Michael's is like 80 cents a sheet or something in the US. But I get stacks of it from Michael's. I literally loot them so I don't have to go back. Like I have a stack of like 15 sheets. Don't at me.